Hello, I'm Pastor Reva Robinson of the Santa Barbara Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we're coming into the month of November, and we invite you to come to our church during this fall season. This is the month that has Thanksgiving, and we have good things planned for the whole month of November and for Thanksgiving. So we invite you and welcome you to be a part of us. We're being thankful for coming through this year. This year has been a difficult year coming out of COVID and trying to get back to normal, but nothing feels like normal, but we feel blessed nonetheless. So we pray that you'll join us. We have been talking about the life of sharing our faith, and as a part of evangelism, we've been talking about that sharing our faith isn't so much talk, but sharing our faith. And the best way to share our faith is to keep the golden rule and look for opportunities to treat people like we would like to be treated. So the golden rule, Jesus said, is the whole law and the prophets, that all the religion in the scriptures are wrapped up in the golden rule. So people generally are too religious, or they try to be too religious before they come to God. And so when we look, for instance, at the Ten Commandments, where the golden rule comes from, especially the fourth commandment, we find out that God is trying to limit our religious expression, especially in how many gods we worship. Only one God is allowed in the Ten Commandments, or how we use God's name. We can't use God's name to curse or condemn or to threaten anybody. God's name is only for blessing people. And how many days do we keep to be holy? We only keep one day holy. And the commandment actually says we got to work the other 6 days. So people are way too religious. Actually, all you have to do to be a part of God's kingdom is to treat people the way you would like to be treated. Coming up on the second weekend of November, we're going to have a communion service. Sometimes a communion service is called a Eucharist, which means Thanksgiving. So we're going to have a Thanksgiving communion. And we're going to have a special Thanksgiving program the week before Thanksgiving. And then the weekend after Thanksgiving, we're going to have a classical guitarist by the name of Depiva, who is going to put on a classical guitar concert in our church. And you're welcome for all these special events, and just to thank God that God isn't that religious and that you're not more religious than God is.